Alrighty, good morning, guys. Today I'm still going to be playing around with Boid simulation. I want to eventually turn it into game. And today is a bit of an early morning stream. I don't know, I just woke up earlier than usual, couldn't sleep, so I thought, what else I can do besides coding. And here we are. Alright, the goal for today. Fix ship angle. Maybe that's gonna be another time. I think I'm gonna keep... Yeah, we'll do angular maybe a bit later. So for now, I wanna check memory, why we're using 330 megabytes. I checked yesterday in the evening, I had some free time. And apparently this is all because I'm using JPEG for bush, sorry. So I've created a different one, the same one but PNG. And I've resized it because this one had a enormous resolution, like 5K. So I've resized this one. And apparently it should fix everything. And also, yeah, I think I have an error here. Alrighty, I'm gonna be doing 90 minutes today while everyone at my place are still sleeping. So let me put on the timer. So I have time accountability. Alright, there is an issue with in here. I'm creating new struct all the time and we don't need to do this. We'll just say this is, yeah. Did I do it previously? Okay, nevertheless, ship image will be this stuff and we will reuse it. We will not create it on every render. That's the fix number one, and the secondary fix is we will use PNG here, just like that, because I have another file already. And yeah, let's run the test. So let me keep this one as memory old from yesterday, and we will make what's the name of it? Make test main. See how it's gonna work. The FPS is honestly not great, 47. Right. Curve. Go to. Let's have a look. Alright, so the memory dropped significantly from... Yeah. So it's 42 megabytes. Yeah, the issue is don't use JPEG, whatever it's called, at least with a bit library, because yeah, it was... So it's a bit of a tricky part. Let's compare them in HTTP. It's more visible. Memory. Dash base, memory profile. Let's do old as a base. And we'll do mem prof. What's the issue? Look up HTTP, no such host. Dash HTTP like this. Don't see much of a difference. That is a bit strange. Probably we are not using those functions. But why don't I see something much greener? Flame graph. Here we have some green stuff. Okay. Doesn't show much of a difference. But if we'll do pprof memory old, we will do just top 10. Oh, okay. It's not that old. Let me revert actually. JPEG in. Let's do this one as new. I'll delete this one. Let's delete this one. Let's test out once again. FPS is not great, actually 50 FPS on my machine. Let's do new against old. Alright, now we see the difference. Actually, the thing is that we see red, it's actually beneficial because, yeah, I put the base as the one that has less memory, so we deduct from it. Right, so we are not using all of that stuff. And we see enormous improvement, right? 213 megabytes. So, just to prove the point, I can swap them around, so the base should be the one that is has worse performance, let's say. Yeah, then we can see 213 minus 75. Yeah. So, yeah, don't use JPEG, kids. Just kidding. And if we will look at the memory new, which had a JPEG, if we will do top 10, right? No, sorry. So this one has 42 megabytes, which is still a lot. But if we will take the one which had a JPEG, we will do top 10. Here we have 329 megabytes. Which is just ridiculous. So we just got almost 300 megabytes just by changing image from JPEG to PNG and resizing it. But honestly, in the game, you can't see the difference, right? Between this and this, right? Looks the same. Alrighty. Another thing, I actually don't think that we are using 50 megabytes, 40 megabytes, whatever. I think that we are clearing the memory and then we are stabilizing. So I want to check if we will start Grafana and Prometheus. Let me down the containers. Remove the volumes, make sure that everything is fresh. Okay. Make run. Okay, let the guys jump for a bit. We'll do 4343 for Grafana. Dashboards, Boids game. Oh, I switched off the main.go. We are not using metric 7. Let's start it up. Strangely enough, with metric 7 running, I have higher FPS. Okay. Okay, while it's running, let's do some coding. So today, I don't know if we should adjust. No, I want to learn how to make collisions, how to detect collisions. So I want to detect collision with these bushes. And so far what AI suggested to me is to just differentiate them by color. I'm not sure if this is how it's done in game dev, but since we are converting image to RGB, because people will do equal to new. Let's have a look what's happening with the image. 20 get right pixels, image right pixels, right? I want to see what a new RGBA, right? So we are converting image to RGBA from what I understand, right? Okay, there are several right pixels functions. Let's look at them. Adjust bounds, right pixels. We are taking dimensions. Okay, doesn't tell me much. Start job. What is new RGBA? Pixel buffer length RGBA. So from what I understand, we are converting PNG to RGBA, and then we can essentially compare the colors because we know range double, right? Okay, let me add this code and just try to understand it. Collision mask. And I guess by trial and error we'll understand if AI is good or not. Alright, path. We are opening the file, decoding, this is default, bounds. We are getting X and Y size. We are ranging over Y. Right. So we are appending into Y. So we are making 2D metrics. RGB, image add. I guess RGBA does. Okay, it says RGBA. Makes sense. For some reason we don't need the A, but we're getting RGB. Take green bush. So this line is not really clear for me, this bush. So we are doing a byte shift. Okay, so we are creating a mask of booleans with X and Y, and then we can provide position X and Y to understand if we are touching bush or not. Is bush X and Y. Bush separation. Okay, let's check out our Boids. Alright. So we are in fact using 30 megabytes. No, we didn't have initial jump. We actually rose 32. Okay. The memory is growing a little bit. Here we have relatively stable everything. Okay, so we're using at the maximum 32 megabytes in heap. Okay. Okay. Let's do this one for now. Over our calculating acceleration right now. Yeah, we can adjust this part. Yeah, that's what I want. Inverted wall. How am I using it? Cool. Okay, yeah, let's keep it. We'll remove wall separation. Don't need that. Yeah. Okay. So now in void terminal. Should we add collision matrix? Yeah, let's add a pointer here. Variables. Now let me think how we can do this. X. Writing. I guess we need to understand if we are aligning on height or width. I think I can take queen high. Something like this. So if we are on the border of them, if we are somewhere here and we are colliding, okay, let's try it. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay, some got stuck. Okay. Let's have a look what we have in this mask, if it's even working. Yeah, we have two. Oh, yeah. I think I understand.
Making them bounce, lean and drop, making them bounce. Making them bounce. Making them bounce, lean and drop, making them bounce. Making them bounce. Check if we are even detecting collisions. Okay, collision true. Okay, so we are supposed to turn around. But we are not.
think about it. Why aren't we... Yeah, they're just getting stuck. Okay, let me... I think we need to leave, to allow them to leave that area. Or I need to understand, how to collide actually the head, not the middle of the body. Okay, so what can we do? Think about it. Let me place a single one of those. It's not playing screen. Actually, run in debug mode. Okay. We've reached this point. Now we are flipping velocity, right? So this Boids velocity x 095 positive. All right. Okay, so he's moving as expected. Okay, there was no collision at the bottom. Okay, we're getting X collision, but not Y. Alright, once again, our velocity is negative Y because we're moving upwards, and X is positive, so we need to flip X to negative, so he moves to the opposite direction, right? Okay, so he's in collision state still. So we need to give him a stronger push. Right. So we have positive, we need to change to negative. And now we're getting negative and we're switching to positive. Alright. This is the error. because we are flipping back and forth. Yeah, I think we will split them. So if we are here, we need to make it negative. Alright, and the velocity x greater than 0. Less than 0. Alright, let's try it out. Alright, so our x is large and our velocity is positive, so we are swapping to negative. Yeah, there we go. We are detecting collision by the middle of the body. Right, we need to detect collision on the head. Should we just... we are colliding on the middle. Can it be increased? Nope. Okay, let's keep it large. Let's add 5 because it's way too small. We have 5 dudes running. So first of all, why collision doesn't work for some reason, only X. Second problem is that we're colliding by middle of the body. Yeah, there's no collision for some reason. Why is that? Okay, let's solve the body problem first. We need to take image, ship image, frame width, frame height. Or should we just take frame width, divide by 2 and add it to next? or it depends. So depending on velocity, we should either add or subtract. Okay, let me add now just like image beam. So this will work only when we are moving to the right direction, right? And for the left direction, we need to subtract it. Okay. This one colliding. Which should be Y collision, but we're getting X collision. I think we can keep margin like maybe 12. Let's do it one more time. Okay, let's remove Y collision for now. It doesn't work. I'm not sure why. Alright, where are we colliding? Here. Okay, now it's better. Seems like we are colliding with our head, but we are in the bush already. Collision. Yeah. Frame with 54 times 64. Yeah, this should be not. This should be. My God, my keyboard got stuck. Stuck. But expensive keyboard, but still. Okay, we don't have collision on Y. We're just leaving. Alright, we got this guy. Everyone left. Okay, let's add Y collision. Yeah, here it's incorrect because we are colliding. We are bum. We should check the right side. Okay. I'm curious about this one. So who collided? We have X. Yeah, that's this ship. My over engineering can be done easier. Okay. So overall, we need to get upper part, lower part. Upper part when we're moving upwards. Head in this part when we're moving here. Head in this direction when we're moving to the left. And feet when we're moving down. Can it be done differently? Well, I can write it all out. Okay, let me ask AI. I'm curious if that's how it should be done. Leading edge pixels of the sprite, matching velocity of component. Okay. Okay, I'm mistaken sprite. We should check. Yeah, not the sprite size, but our resized. Actually, it's the same, right? 65. Yeah, so he's doing every check. Like I thought, half width of scales price, half height. Okay. X plus height. If x is greater than 0, horizontal, right? So we are moving from left to right. X to y. Y we are multiplying by 04. What is this number? Sample catch corner, it's without checking every pixel since it is exactly the sprite half extent. Yeah, let me actually just check overall how to detect collisions in game dev. Curious how it's overall done. Hitboxes, sockets, and polygons. Game on and check if these shapes overlap. Game. There are actually quite a lot of approaches. Bounding volumes. Before doing precise shape, game usually use simple shapes so we can rule out objects that are clearly not colliding. Just compute most common starting point. Game. As surface like which collisions are more precise. So I'm doing something like this. So what was in that previous article? It was collision between two images. So in case in future I want to add a playable character that will interact with ship, this is how we're gonna do it. But for now, pixel mask. Yeah, it's all one per book frame. First 200 frames completely negligible. Yeah. Okay, just a lot of if else's. Okay, I'm lazy to write all of that. I thought it can be done somehow differently, easier. I guess not. Okay, so we are taking our sprite, dividing it by 2, and we are adding. I don't understand why we need 3 checks here. Okay, so this is, we are moving from left to right. Divide. Okay, I don't really understand this part. All right. Oh four seems like a lot. It didn't draw me a bush. Missed device center. Bush here, but device center misses it. Okay, now let's have a look how it's gonna work. I feel like there will be an issue with corners. Wondering these corners. Okay, we've collided. Okay. Okay. Let's have a look at it at a scale. At 100. At 1.5. Actually, let's make it 200. Okay, now we have a problem. That some spawned in the bush. And they're stuck. Okay, this is cool. They're bouncing exactly from the bush. And this is like, where do I go? Okay, let's unstuck them. So when we're creating a new fish, new ship, and void position. Margin. Where did I do it? Margin. Remove it. Like 0.15 is enough. Your float 64. Float 64. Which one is not float? Are you? And index. Who is not float? Untype float. Okay. Position X. I'm an idiot. Okay, looks good. We are bouncing off the bottom. One sheep got separated from its family. Let's see if it's gonna find the rest. Like the rest will find him. Okay, but we are bouncing off the bottom. Let's start one more time the game. Okay. Can even increase this to like 0.2 because they're very close. Yeah, there you go. Even better. So I'm thinking if we can maybe tilt the game horizontally, or if it's not needed. Actually, some pixel art here, 2D in the background. Build. Make it maybe something like this. To give it a feeling that some ship are closer, some are further away. Maybe not exactly 2D, let's do 2.5D. No, that's too much. Background field. Horizontal, vertical tilt. I don't know if that's the case. Okay, give me actual. What the hell is this song? Some kind of siren. Yeah, maybe making something like this. The fish, they will run. Yeah, something like this style. If we can tilt it, our background, so it would seem, and then the ship would run. Okay, let's ask AI. Create a new chat for that. Let's delete this one. Few more sessions like this, I can apply to CDPR to work on next feature. Okay, get it. But it's kind of interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious how it's done. Probably we need to change width, change height. It must be smaller, and we need to resize our background. And then our x and y velocity. X should stay the same, but y will be different. Actually look more on backgrounds. Actually look for okay, there's some cool sprite sheets. Okay, what's that? Not exactly a sprite sheet. Or is it? We hit. Can use this one. I wanted to add something Minecraft style because my kid loves it. This one looks cool as well. Alright, that's probably for the next time. Oh my god, it's still thinking. Allow it's drawing me the whole thing. Okay. Okay. Never seen Claude do this before. Yep, so we need a larger, the further the smaller they are. H shader. Add sword. Please draw PG, use add sword to draw sword. I don't like this. OP. Yeah, because we need to understand who is closer, who is further away. But we can do it by using our grid, since we are splitting everything and looking for neighbors. I don't think we need this. Or it can be done more efficiently. The chain assembles at respective norm y instead of norm. Okay. Claude drew me this nice picture, but
all you have to do is just sit there and smile.
right, so what is this? This is not a perspective go. Remaps background Y with quadratic curve. Should I just blindly try it out? See what's happening, what's gonna happen? In depth scale. Or doesn't seem to me like it's gonna work. Yeah, writing something I'm not familiar with the eye, it's quite challenging because you don't know if the eye is giving you complete useless information. Because in web development, I understand what is happening. Alrighty. Let me commit for now what we have. Okay, let me try it out. See if it's gonna work right into the box. Well, then I will need to understand what it does. Not sure why we're creating it like this. New shader. Okay. Need perspective shader. Boids go draw. Right, that's the scale. Alright, makes sense. Okay, let me try it out and see if it's working. If it is, then I'll need to understand how it is working, because I have a feeling that this might be a bit pointless. Trying to understand broken code. But overall, the idea, right? What is going on? That we are scaling everything, smaller, larger. So what are we changing in the draw frame? We're getting frame, right scale X. We are scaling. Now we're getting depths. And that's scale X times depth. Same for scale Y. Yeah, the rest is the same. So we are scaling. Replace RPG entirely. So what are we doing? Draw rectangular shader options. Okay, this is a bit out of my understanding. For now, let's just trust the eye. This is too poppy for me. Okay, something without vocals. There we go. Right, let's see. Okay, nothing to see. Drop a G. Right here, 90 minutes done. Let's see if we can quickly shader approaches overkill and has that size constraint. We can get the same perspective of rubber drawing the background in horizontal strips. Each strip samples a different color optic. Remapped source Y, no shader needed at all. Okay. Right, let's see. Okay, this looks a bit weird. Not even a bit. This looks very weird. Okay, don't really like it. I will need to look into that, how it's actually done. Now we will just move on with what we have. In the next thing we will add either angle or ship, so we can see that they are running up and down, so we can tilt their head. Okay, let me run a test. See if we have any issues with memory. Alright, we're using 58 megabytes. Seems reasonable. Okay. Let me think about future to-dos. So, memory got fixed. We just swapped JPEG to PNG. Bounce on modem. Not sure if we're gonna do this. In the next video we will start adding label character. We'll do collision with ship, and on collision I wanna launch ship in some direction, and we will make a game out of it. Something like we'll either add gates or something will be spawning on the ground. We can even do it some sort of multiplayer, when two players will try to compete with each other, who will catch more ship, sort of like a shepherd, and some bonuses on the ground. Then add a peer-to-peer connection. Yeah, to add peer-to-peer connection would be actually quite cool, especially for web development. I feel like they can work more on movement, so they kind of group up together, then they separate. But I guess if we'll add a playable character, we'll just run into this block and split them. Okay. Reasonable enough. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna be wrapping it up for today. Next video, yeah, we'll add some kind of playable character. I'll need to look, maybe this dude. Actually wanna add someone from like Minecraft. Minecraft human. Pixel art. So I think like, yeah, adding some kind of game, some basic game, and then expanding it to add an online multiplayer would be crazy. For two people to play, add rooms where people can join, make peer-to-peer connection. That would be like a massive project and quite interesting one. Let's see if I'll get there. Alrighty guys, thank you very much for watching. For today I am gonna be finishing. I don't see any questions. I don't know if it's very early and everyone's still resting, not awake. But yeah, thanks for watching once again. See you next time guys. Bye bye.